next guest is a Brit Award-winning singer who's sold more than 2 million albums. Not bad for someone who started their music career as a busker on the streets of Newquay in Cornwall. Here's a flavour of the songs that have made him a star.
'Cause you give me something that makes me scared, alright. This could be nothing, but I'm ready to give it a try. Strings, you can't feel anything that your heart don't want to feel. I can't tell you something that ain't real.
Please welcome James Morrison.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you're welcome. Now, tell me about the deluxe version of your album.
Yeah, the deluxe version. Yeah, well, I kind of, I get a lot of, I play a lot of stuff acoustic, you know. I went into record companies and I got my deal through playing just acoustically, so I thought it'd be a nice idea to just do some tracks acoustically and give the take of where I've come from, really.
So stripping away, really?
Yeah, basically just to the songs, the lyric and the chords on the guitar, and yeah, I think that's the best way for me to test songs out, really.
When you get to this stage of selling 2 million albums and stuff, I mean,
that's ridiculous. I try not to think about it, to be honest.
Is it a pressure if you do? I mean,
well, it's amazing. Obviously, you know, I can't believe how well it's all gone. But you know, I started off just singing because I like singing. I just tried to focus on, as long as, you know, my singing's all right, then I can get on with everything else, you know.
You've got this very distinctive, quite husky voice.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people would say, gosh, doesn't sound like a singer at all when you talk to him.
You don't sound nothing like you sing when you talk.
You say, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know, I think I've just got used to it. I'm used to it because I was born with it. And it used to really bug me when I was a kid, you know, because all my favourite singers were like, had quite sort of, you know, Stevie Wonder had quite a clean voice, you know. And I'd always sing and he'd be like, and I'd be like, oh, it's annoying me.
So who were the idols when you were young? Who were the people you wanted to be like?
The first person I ever loved was Michael Jackson. Yeah, man. I'm not just saying that. Yeah, when I was like 3, I think I had the Bad album. I just was obsessed with him for years, you know.
Now you've done a tribute song for him.
Yeah. I did Man in the Mirror. Well, I did it about 3 years ago now for Napster or something.
Yeah.
They told, you know, I had to pick a song and do a version of it, and I just thought of Man in the Mirror because I used to play it when I was younger, you know, doing pubs and clubs and busking and stuff, and I always just thought, because it's such a big song, to do it on an acoustic guitar just brings it right down to the lyrics. And I mean, it's nothing like Michael Jackson's version. To me, Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson is the only version to ever listen to. And
don't say that. We want to listen to yours as well.
As the main version, you know. But yeah, I'm really pleased that I think you know, I was a bit nervous about touching it because of, obviously, he died recently, and I didn't want people to take it in the wrong way as me cashing in on the, you know, tribute to Michael Jackson thing. But I'd done it a couple of years ago, and you know, and I really like that song. It reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of all the good things about Michael Jackson, and it's a good message, and it's an interesting take on a big song, you know.
We saw you there duetting with Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
Is it quite fun when you can sort of, in a way, hand some of the pressure to somebody who's working with you? It's not just so.
I think it's always interesting to work with other people. You know, it adds another element to, you know, what you do. I think when I recorded Broken Strings with Nelly, she had all these backing parts, like, oh, she put it all on in the background that were just really nice, you know. She made it her own, and that was what was good about it, I think, you know, working with, especially Nelly Furtado. I mean, she's cute.
Yeah, she's been on the show. She's
a great singer, and, you know, I've always thought she's got a voice that's very individual, you know. And I was just excited to be, you know, I mean, I'm from rugby, you know, I used to play busking the street and stuff. So for
do
me
you
to sing
pinch
with,
yourself sometimes?
I do, yeah, definitely. I think, you know, I've done so many amazing things already. I supported Bruce Springsteen at the Hyde Park gig, you know, and before I went on then, I was like, how the hell did I get here, you know? That's what's beautiful about it, I think, you know.
Does it improve your performance, sharpen you up when you're with somebody like that, do you think?
Definitely. I think, you know, I mean, I went to see him in LA, and him and his band were like the best band I've ever seen play live. And it just made me think, wow, you know, you just want to get better when you see pros that have been at it for a long time.
Well, you're pretty good already. James will be back to perform his new single later in the show, but for now, my thanks to James Morrison. Thank you very much.